Hello and welcome to the October edition of Rowlett on the Water on the Move. I'm Tammy Dana-Bashian, Mayor of Rowlett.
And I'm Brian Funderburk, Rowlett City Manager.
Our show can be seen in 3 different ways. You can watch on the city cable channel RTN 16. You can also find us on the YouTube channel under Rowlett Texas Video. And finally, you can catch us on streaming video on rowlett.com.
And I'd like to welcome my new co-host, Tammy. This is your first show, and I know you're going to do great.
Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it. Let's get started with the news.
All right. In an effort to provide targeted hurricane relief, some of the Pray Rowlett group of churches have adopted the city of Crosby, Texas. If you remember, Crosby is where the chemical plant exploded after the city was flooded by Hurricane Harvey. Because residents of Rowlett, as well as surrounding cities, have been so generous, we gathered an extremely large amount of goods for this community and have already delivered several trailers of items. Pray Rowlett is coordinating efforts to take supplies to Crosby every 2 weeks. Your help is needed again as they transition away from goods donations and now need building supply store gift cards to assist residents as they begin rebuilding their homes. Your gift card donations may be dropped off Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Rowlett City Hall. That's at 4000 Main Street. You can also drop them off at both Cornerstone Church, which is 8200 Shrady Road, and Freedom Place Church, 3809 Main Street, and they'll take your gift card donations as well. You can also visit DallasHelpForHarvey.org to learn how you can assist those impacted by volunteering or donating. Tammy, this has been a very active hurricane season. Already just with Hurricane Harvey and Irma, I mean, it's just been terrible.
You know, and there may be more to come. We just don't know. It's still hurricane season. So, the city has geared up to help those in Crosby, and I'm very, very proud of our residents that want to help in so many different ways for Hurricane Harvey.
You know, you and I have been here before with the Long-Term Recovery Committee, and, the time is now for us to step up and help those that helped us. It was interesting that during the emergency response time of our tornado, Crosby actually sent up a crew to help us with our fire operations, and we're very appreciative, and we want to to give it forward.
Yeah, it's incredible that there's so many connections that you don't realize until you get in the middle of it. And our residents want an ability to pay back. And you've given us some good information on how we can do that as a community, and we can help another community in need. Keep Dallas Beautiful, Keep Garland Beautiful, and Keep Rowlett Beautiful are partnering together to host a Tri-City cleanup of Lake Ray Hubbard on Saturday, October 14th. Volunteers from the entire DFW area are invited to help clean up the litter that flows down Rowlett Creek and washes onto the shoreline. Lake Ray Hubbard, which borders both Garland and Rowlett, is home to over 31 different species of birds and is an important water supply for the city of Dallas. Check-in begins at 8 a.m. on Saturday, October 14th at the Hella Shrine Outdoor Pavilion. Free event t-shirts will be given to the first 1,500 participants, so pre-registration is encouraged. After a morning of cleaning up the lakeshore, volunteers will return to the check-in location for a fun-filled volunteer appreciation picnic beginning at 11:30 a.m. with lots of stories to tell, delicious food, good music, and fantastic prize drawings. To pre-register or for more details, visit tricitycleanup.com.
You know, Mayor, this is such a great program. Keep Rowlett Beautiful is an organization in Rowlett that we really look to, to help keep our community clean, particularly down along the lakeside. They have done so much work for Lakeside Park and other areas in town. And for us to join together with these other organizations will be really special.
Yes, they've been looking for a way to really have a combined effort to clean up that lakeshore, and they've really worked hard with the City of Dallas and the City of Garland to organize this joint effort, and I think we'll have a great turnout, and we're really looking forward to making a difference on our shoreline.
It's back. Camp Fear, Rowlett's family Halloween campout, returns for Halloween season. Pack up your family, tent, and sleeping bags and embark on an adventure at Camp Fear, Rowlett's family Halloween campout held at Pecan Grove Park. Participate in a number of family activities including games, a haunted hayride, tent trick-or-treating, s'mores, contests, and more. It all takes place starting Friday, October 27th at 5 p.m. and goes until Saturday, October 28th at 9 a.m. Cost is $65 per campsite if registered by October 6th. It's $75 per campsite if registered between October 7th and October 21st, the registration deadline. The entertainment for this event is designed for participants ages 10 and up. Children younger than 10 are permitted with their parents' consent. Please register in person at the Rowlett Community Center, 5300 Main Street, to receive registration forms and information. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful event.
Brian, this is one of our favorite events. Our families absolutely love Camp Fear. Very excited to host it again this year.
This is going to be really nice. You know, every year I hear from people that go down there, they pack the kids up, they set out the tent, just how much they enjoy the event, and it's one of their favorites.
You know, our city does a really good job on focusing on family events, and this is one of the premier ones.
Yes, it is. And I think everybody will have a great time.
On September 30th, the first biannual Main Street Market was held in downtown Rowlett. We would like to thank everyone who supported our local businesses and enjoyed a day of shopping and dining. There were food trucks, some great live music, social media photo ops, and giveaways from local businesses. Downtown Rowlett is quickly becoming a great place to dine, shop, and spend a day with friends and family. If you haven't been lately, you're missing out. If you're interested in attending the next Main Street Market or becoming a vendor, please visit mainstreetmarketrowlett.com.
Be a part of the biggest cleanup event ever for Lake Ray Hubbard. Keep Rowlett Beautiful, Keep Dallas Beautiful, and Keep Garland Beautiful are partnering for the Tri-City cleanup of the Lake Ray Hubbard shoreline on Saturday, October 14th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. After the cleanup, volunteers will be treated to lunch, some great music, and prize drawings. For more information or to register as a volunteer, visit tricitycleanup.com. That's tricitycleanup.com for more details.
I'm Gabby with City of Rowlett Utility Billing Department, and we are excited to introduce the new AMI FlexNet system.
The City of Rowlett and the Utility Billing Department proudly present the new FlexNet AMI water meter system. The FlexNet AMI gives customers access to their water consumption online by providing hourly readings so you can get real-time usage. Over the past year, we've already installed approximately 18,000 meter radio antennas across the City of Rowlett. These new AMI antennas transmit water consumption data from your house directly to the Utility Billing Department, eliminating the need for staff to drive by locations to acquire meter readings. Now you can check on your water usage anywhere with an internet connection.
Houston, now controlling.
Just create an online account on our website and have alerts sent directly to you. Using this information, customers have the possibility to be alerted about potential leaks before they result in a higher bill. So let's recap. Conserve water and save money by tracking your water usage with hourly readings.
The FlexNet AMI system provides you the tools you need to help save water and money.
The new FlexNet AMI system is now online. Create your account and set alerts today by visiting rowlett.com.
Welcome back. FCC has now officially started service as our solid waste provider. By now you should have received all of your FCC cards and be using them. If you did not receive your cards, still have old waste management cards, or have any other issues that occurred during the switchover, please contact the friendly staff FCC customer service at 469-820-0017. Again, that's 469-820-0017. And just a few reminders about the FCC switchover. Residents will experience no change in service day. For example, if your trash day has been on Monday, it will remain on Monday. Blue lids are for trash, green lids are for recycling. The new carts are shorter and look smaller, but they hold the exact same volume as trash as waste management. Also, you can visit the city website, rowlett.com, to confirm your trash day and get more details about FCC. You know, Mayor, this hasn't necessarily been a smooth transition. But on the other hand, we've got a great company that is going to be taking care of our citizens for the next 5 to plus years, 7 years, and providing the exact same service we did before, which means basically if you can get it to the curb, you don't have to chop it up or bundle it, they'll pick it up.
Yes, Brian, and that was really key in our decision making. We looked for a provider that could provide us the same level of service with no service interruption, and FCC was our choice.
Absolutely, and you know, the other thing too, Mayor, is that you know, the carts may look different, but they hold the same volume. We're providing the same level of service. You know, I know some folks originally had 2 carts or 3 carts. They can still order additional carts, so that option is still available to them.
Yes, and it's real key that you make sure you call that number if you have any issues with not enough carts or too many carts. You know, Brian, we have over 17,000 households in this city, and FCC did have a few hiccups during the month, but I think it'll all get straightened out, and for the most part, very good service level so far.
Absolutely.
The new AMI FlexNet water meter system is now online. Have you signed up yet? You now have the ability to access water consumption online. In fact, the system reads every hour so you can get real-time usage information. Simply create an account at rowlett.com/AMI, set up your alerts, and start tracking your usage. With this information, you can spot and repair potential leaks before they result in a higher bill. Don't forget to create your account and set custom notifications today by visiting rowlett.com/AMI.
You know, Mayor, this is a fantastic piece of software. You know, our meters, you know, are very accurate from the perspective that, you know, how they're designed, the impellers inside. We have tested these meters again and again and again. The problem is that the average customer doesn't really have the time or ability to go and test those meters themselves. And so this way it provides the ability for our customers to check their usage, receive alerts, and to even you know, get contacted on their phone so that if they start to see something, they may be able to detect a leak before it becomes a problem.
And you know, Brian, it's not even being able to detect a leak, it's also being able to understand how much water you're using. You know, my husband has been watering lately because we've had a pretty dry month, and I've set up the alerts on my phone, and I keep talking to him going, hey, you're watering too much, you're using too much water. And so it's very important not only to be able to track your usage that you've already used, but also to track it real time and to understand your water usage as you're using it.
That's a good point, Mayor, and you're absolutely right. You know, the thing is that when people start to use water, particularly irrigation, they don't always realize how much water they actually use. You know, when most of our usage is brushing our teeth and, you know, washing dishes or something like that, it really, that takes a while to add up. But irrigation, you know, we did a test last year, the mayor and I did, and I remember his sprinkler system in just 10 minutes used 170 gallons, just in 10 minutes. And so that actually does happen, and so people can tune into this and now understand just how much water they really are using. When they set that dial to 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes, now they'll know what they're using.
Yes, it really has brought an awareness to our household, and I hope you sign up for this new system so it'll bring an awareness to your household.
Do you love your Rowlett parks and recreation activities and facilities like we love them? Help us make them even better. Give us 5 minutes of your time and use the web address on the screen to fill out a short survey about current and future parks and recreation services. That web address is rowlett.parksplan.com. To show our thanks for your participation, screenshot the response submitted page when you finish and email it to acleaver, that's ACLEAVER at rowlett.com to be registered for a free 1-year individual membership to the Rowlett Community Center. Now, that's a prize.
Yes, that's a great benefit. And you know, Brian, I took this survey, it took me under 5 minutes, and I was really appreciative of the depth of the survey and all the different things that they're looking for input from the community. And that is a great way for our community to participate in our parks planning.
You know, and Mayor, I mean, you know, truly we don't know if we don't hear. And so this is an important part of us being able to understand the needs of our customers. So absolutely, if you hadn't had a chance to to take that survey, please do so. And again, you can find that on Rowlett.com.
The second Rowlett City Academy class is now in session. Recently, Brian and I had the opportunity to welcome residents into the Academy during their first class. Here's the City Academy group photo in front of Rowlett City Hall. So what is the Rowlett Citizen Academy? The Citizen City Academy is a 12-week course offered twice each year. Up to 25 residents learn how their elected officials interact with city staff and how the 9 major departments work together to deliver city services on time, on budget, and with an eye for the future. Participants gain a deeper understanding of how local government works from the people who directly serve the citizens of Rowlett. Our next class starts in January of 2018. This time it will be a Thursday evening session. To find out more details when enrollment begins, please contact our Neighborhood Life Coordinator, Elisa Bowers, at 972-412-6165 or email her at ebowers, B-O-W-E-R-S, at rowlett.com. You know, Brian, we've had one City Academy and we're in the midst of the second City Academy, and we've just heard great response from our citizens that have participated in these academies.
You know, they're important, Mayor, because if nothing else, not only do they educate our public on what the city does, how it spends its money, how it brings in revenue, how it makes decisions, how it prioritizes, but it also creates citizens that are more proactive. And what we hope is to grow a whole crop of boards and commission members, future council members, citizen activists in a way, people who are that believe Rowlett is their home and it's important for them to stay engaged. And that you can't buy that.
We just went through a round of interviews for our boards and commissions. We do that every year this time of year. And we had many individuals that had applied for boards and commissions that had been through our first Citizens City Academy. So I think it's a really good program for our citizens to understand what's going on and to start becoming involved in the city.
Absolutely. Great program. Let's take a commercial break, and when we return, upcoming dates of interest.
Hi, I'm Chuck Dumas, the Environmental Health Manager for the City of Rowlett, and I'm joined today by Elisa Bowers, Neighborhood Life Coordinator for the city.
We want to take just a few minutes and tell you about a brand new program in Rowlett, but I'm going to let Chuck introduce and explain a little bit more about the program.
Right, Elisa, this is a brand new program in Rowlett, but not a new one around the Metroplex, state, or the country. The City of Rowlett has adopted an ordinance establishing minimum standards of housing for rental properties. This will be for all apartments, duplexes, and single-family homes.
Rental housing standards? Why?
As you know, Elisa, Rowlett is getting older and also continues to grow. There's some areas of Rowlett that are showing signs of aging and wear and tear, not to mention that the city has amazing citizens, and we want to ensure that the citizens that occupy rental properties are afforded a quality and safe place for them and their families.
That's great. So the rental properties have to be inspected each year or what?
Great question, Elisa. Staff took over a year to gather information and formulate a program tailored specifically for Rowlett. All single-family and duplex homes are required to be registered annually. Multifamily complexes are required to be licensed annually. Single-family registration fees are $50 per year and multifamily is $12 per unit per year. Single-family homes will be inspected when tenants change or upon complaint request by a tenant. Multifamily properties will be inspected annually or upon complaint also. Again, we want to make sure the occupants have a safe and quality home.
So are all apartments and rental properties bad?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, Elisa, I would say most of the properties are not bad and assume the same for owners and landlords. But the fact remains that there are those tenants that are not afforded a safe and quality home. They often endure periods with no hot water, no smoke detectors, no heat or cooled air, etc. And requests for repair go unanswered. The city has adopted the International Property Maintenance Code as a baseline set of minimum standards.
This maintenance code, is it only for rental properties?
No, there's actually two sides here. The Property Maintenance Code will serve as the minimum maintenance code for exterior of all residential and commercial properties, rental or not. Code enforcement will use the same codes for non-rental properties. The difference is that rental properties will be able to contact staff to report a complaint on the interior of the structure. The International Property Maintenance Code is a baseline of minimum standards and will be used to address interior conditions of the rental properties.
So the city really is looking out for all of the citizens of Rowlett. The rental housing standard helps ensure all areas of rental properties are safe and provide an adequate quality of life for the tenants. And the adoption of the IPMC also protects all citizens by ensuring that neighborhoods and properties are safe and maintained.
Exactly, Elisa.
Just a couple of other things. As the neighborhood life coordinator for the city, I'm like the liaison with the citizens and businesses. Will this single family inspection program impede the flow of business with our property owners?
The answer is no, unless there's a life safety issue needing repair prior to occupancy. When researching this program, staff reached out to some area stakeholder groups, some local citizens, and our city boards and commissions for feedback. This was a big concern in a majority of those meetings. Staff is taking every effort to ensure that the flow of business is not interrupted or that tenants are not hampered from moving in. Staff will do everything possible to accommodate inspection schedules, but it is also expected that the property agents and owners will also do their part to notify staff of the need for an inspection also. Everyone must communicate and work together for the good of the tenants and the city.
Well, I know we have great residents, and I'm sure that they're going to do that. It's great to know. So, Chuck, when does the program start?
The program is scheduled to kick off for a soft rollout on October 2nd of 2017. The focus during October through December will be property registrations. Each rental property must be registered, so it will take a little bit of time to get all the properties entered. During this time, staff will respond to tenant requests for complaints. January 2nd, 2018 will be the official full program rollout. Change in tenant inspections will begin at this time, and now the program will be in full effect.
So, one more closing question. Where can citizens go for more information about the program and report complaints?
Elisa, that's a perfect way to close out this segment. Tenants needing to report a complaint concerning their residence can call Environmental Health at 972-412-6125, pressing option number 9, or email environmentalservices@rowlett.com. There is also a rental housing standards webpage. Please see the link below. We look forward to an amazing cooperative effort with all as this new program rolls out. I'm excited and ready to continue service the Rowlett way. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, and we're back.
Our next City Council meetings will be October 3rd and October 17th. The October 3rd meeting will be an abbreviated meeting so council and staff can attend National Night Out. We have a City Council special meeting on October 10th, and our next Planning and Zoning meetings will be October 10th and October 24th.
And the Rowlett Animal Shelter is holding a pet adopt-a-thon event on Saturday, October 21st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. When you adopt, you save a pet's life and enrich your own. Reduced adoption fees are $25 per animal. So come find your new best friend and help the Rowlett Animal Shelter maintain its current live release rate of 99%. This rate is well above the national average of 30%, thanks to Rowlett residents' willingness to open their hearts and homes to all the wonderful pets available at the shelter. Adoptable pets are current on their vaccinations and are already spayed or neutered. This saves you time and expense. And Mayor, I'm very proud to announce to our public that you have decided that you want to continue to showcase these pets at our council meetings. And as you know, we believe that is one of the reasons that has helped keep us up with that 99% live release rate, and that's very exciting.
Well, as you know, or some of you may know, that Mayor Gattell started that program, and it's been incredibly successful over the time period, and we absolutely want to continue our animal shelter and help them to continue with their 99% live release rate.
So we want to help these animals find their forever home, and this is a great way to do it, Mayor. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
And don't forget about Camp Fear, Rowlett's family Halloween campout. Spots quickly fill up, so get to the RCC soon to pick up the registration packet. This year's Camp Fear runs from Friday, October 27th, starting at 5 p.m., until Saturday, October 28th, ending at 9 a.m. Once again, please register in person at the Rowlett Community Center at 5300 Main Street to receive the registration forms and all the info.
and Veterans Day ceremony 2017 at 11 a.m. in front of the Rowlett Community Center. Please join us as we recognize and honor our local veterans. Show your support and appreciation to those who've made sacrifices for our freedom.
Well, Brian, we're closing this session. What do you think? I know my first session of On the Water, on the Move.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done there. But you know what? Actually, you've done fantastic. And
Thank you.
I'm so excited to do this show with you.
Well, in closing, wanted to let you all know any information, date, or story heard on this show can be found at rowlett.com. And don't forget to like us on Facebook for the latest up-to-date information. Thank you for watching Rowlett on the Water, on the Move.